everybody, and welcome to another week of Let's Talk. I am your host, author Dree Let. So come on in the room so we can talk. Let's talk. Thank you so much for joining me for another fun-filled, exciting week where we inform, inspire, and motivate. We like to get you going, get you going, get you going during these tough times and beyond the pandemic. We're finally coming out of it. That is so good. More and more people are getting vaccinated. So I'm so happy. So you guys come on in the room and have a seat so we can talk. So, this week, like I said, we got a lot of great things going on. This is called Get Your Groove Back Friday. This is where we're going to put some more romance into your relationships during the pandemic. I'm sure couples were kind of at odds on whether if you washed your hands or not, or just whatever, or being cooped up in the house together too long. But this is a show tonight. We're going to help you get your groove back for the ladies and the fellas. So you guys stay tuned. Stay tuned. Every week, I like to acknowledge my live studio audience. So let me check and see who is tuning in tonight with me. I love them so much. They're so faithful. Let me just see who's on here. Yes, Carla. Hey, girl. How are you? Good to see you. All right. She is so faithful and always there. Let's see here. Mommy in Love is on. Hey, from Vegas watching. How are you? Hubby is watching from the man cave. And let's see here. Oh, and she's saying, is there any room in your man cave? That is too funny. So you guys come on in the room. Let me look over here. My other area that I like to watch and see what's going on over here and see who's tuning in, see if I missed anybody. There's more people coming on in, so come in and have a seat so we can talk, right? Okay, so as I said earlier, tonight is Get Your Groove Back Friday. Put some more romance in your relationship. Get romantic. I've got a special guest coming on. Her name is Shawne Davis. She is from the Crimson Elephant Experience. She is going to share her luxury picnic brand and show us how to get our romantic grooves back. Yes, we also have JeROME here to showcase his JeROME Moment. So he'll be on a little later. So definitely get your groove back Friday. And hot topics. Just before I came on, I saw several things. Just want to go over real quick, and live virtual audience, feel free to chime in and just tell us what you're thinking. So as you guys know, the hot topic of the day, the number one, Derek Chauvin. Yes, he was sentenced to 22.5 years for George Floyd's murder. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Finally, right? All the craziness that's been going on, finally do justice, right? And again, I can't stress enough, there's so many good law enforcement police officers out there, but there's a lot of bad, and it was so good to see this guy. I saw his mother speak on his behalf, and she's talking about how much she loved him and he's a good person. Never once does she acknowledge George Floyd's family and say, I'm sorry for your loss. Whether you believe your son is innocent or not, just give him that and say, I'm sorry for your loss. Horrible, horrible. So apparently Derek Chauvin addressed the court and, quote, he said, I want to give my condolences to the Floyd family. Chauvin said, there's going to be some other information in the future that would be of interest, and I hope things will give you some peace of mind. What in the world is he talking about? What is he talking about? I mean, I don't know what else there could be that's going to give somebody peace of mind. I don't think there is anything. I mean, you blatantly, in my opinion, murdered George Floyd. So have two seats. Enjoy prison. Enjoy prison is all I can say. So I'm so happy we finally got due justice. He deserved everything that he got and probably should have gotten more. What do you guys think, virtual audience? Do you guys think that he should have gotten more time? Somebody once said that they think that the death penalty should be as such. The way you kill the person is how you should go out. That's a good question. Make you wonder, doesn't it? But I'm just glad that he was convicted. So you guys tell me what your thoughts are. Moving right along, I also caught the last tidbit of where they showed Department of Justice is suing the state of Georgia. Hallelujah. They're suing the state of Georgia because of Georgia's voting laws that have been altered and changed. So, huge, huge. And then also I saw where Reverend Jesse Jackson, who's 79 years old, I might add, and I believe he's suffering from an illness, but he was among 20 protesters who were arrested outside the U.S. Capitol building to protest the continued stalling of the passing of the voting rights bill. He's still protesting. I mean, he did it in his early days with King, and he's 79, still protesting. Big ups to him. The legendary civil rights leader Jesse Jackson was part of a peaceful demonstration organized by the Poor People's Campaign to protest the filibuster from Republicans that has been used to block the voting rights bill in Congress. So that's huge. He's 79. He's like, no, I'm going to stand for what I believe in. That's great. Big ups to him. So what do you guys think about that? Okay, so Fernanda, hey girl from the D, my girl from high school. She said, I was surprised he got the time he did. I know, right? I was just sweating like, really? Whoo, I'm so glad. Carla says, yeah, the Department of Justice suing Georgia for voter restriction laws. Yes, that's huge. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It's ridiculous, some of the stuff that's just going on in this world. And sometimes I turn on the news and when I turn it off, I just pray big time. I mean, because this world is so much going on, so much. So in sad news, unfortunately, as you guys have probably been watching the news like I have been, down in Miami, that condo building, oh my gosh, that's just horrific. My heart goes out to them. As you guys may or may not know, the condo building, it collapsed at 1:30 in the morning while people were sleeping. Oh, rescuers battle fire, noise, and shifting steel and concrete as they scramble to save lives. I mean, they put their own lives at risk trying to save lives. So there are some good people in law enforcement, in first responders. There are good people, and these are definitely some good guys and ladies. They're hoping that they can find more survivors. So far they've found a 15-year-old boy. And they're just really praying that there's more survivors underneath all that rubble. And my heart just goes out to them. My thoughts and prayers, definitely. Last time I looked before I came on, I think it was 100 and some missing out of a 12-story building. I couldn't even imagine. So you guys, please pray for them. Please pray for them. It's just a sad time. And like I said, it was 1:30 in the morning while they're asleep in their beds. I mean, so what do you guys think about all this craziness going on in the world? That's why, I think it's so important to have, a show like this that motivates you, right? I want to make sure that my audience is informed, but the same token, I want to motivate you and uplift you. If I can have comedians on or guests on or whomever to lift your spirits, that's what we need more of. There's a lot of podcasts and shows out there, and it's, anyway, I won't say what it is, but I just feel it's so important to keep this show going, to motivate the masses. The people that want to be motivated. And we need that because the news is just a hot mess. So just want to see what you guys are thinking. Let me look at my other areas here before I introduce my guests. Let's see here. Yeah, somebody else said it's just ridiculous and it's so sad about the Miami apartment building. Let's see here. Carla says, I hear that several buildings in the area had previously issues before the city in Florida, before the fire. Yes. So they're saying that this building is 40 years old. And they interviewed one of the guys, his mother. He has been unable to find her. But the night before, she told him she woke up out of her sleep from hearing like a creaking, twerking noise. Like she knew something wasn't right. And then the next day, lo and behold, the building comes down. So it's so sad. I mean, everybody's like, oh, to live in a high rise, it's so cool. But now I'm like, I don't know. But just praying for them, praying that they do find survivors, definitely. So you guys, without further ado, I'm going to announce my guest. She's going to lift our spirits and help us get our groove back and get some romance, get some things going, with COVID and the Delta variant and all this stuff that's going on. A lot of people are just like, they want to eat outside. They want to enjoy the outdoor weather. And she's got a lot of great things that she's going to share with us. So let me formally introduce her. Her name is Shawne Davis. She basically, the Crimson Elephant Experience is the brainchild of none other than Shawne Davis. Shawne chose to walk out on faith and combine her creative talent, her eye for beauty, and her ability to be a social butterfly. The result is her luxury branded event planning. The Crimson Elephant Experience serves as more than a simple picnic company. It serves as a way for anyone to tap into luxury, giving back to the community with her philanthropy, and she takes a portion of her proceeds and donates clothes and toiletries to homeless women and women recovering from domestic abuse. So, you guys, I'm going to bring her in the room, and she's going to tell us all what she has to share with us in terms of the her romantic brand. So let me set things up to bring her on in. Let's talk. I think she is ready. Hey, Sean, how are you? I hear something, but I don't see you. Uh-oh, there you are. Hey,
Here.
lady. How are you? She's streaming in from Texas, you all. Okay, the screen went black. Oh my goodness. She's trying to do, you all, is she's in Texas, and she's trying to show us everything that she's got set out live. So in Texas it's an hour behind Atlanta, so it's about 7:44 her time. Let me try to bring her back in, and she's going to show us what it looks. Oh, there you are. I see you. Hey,
Hi, hey.
how are you?
I'm wonderful. Having some technical difficulties because we're out here on the lawn. Um,
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Well, you know what? Let's do this first. Go ahead and show everybody your goodies and what you've got, and then we can talk about it. Definitely. Oh, it's still pretty there in Texas. Light out and everything. Uh-oh. There we
so
go.
this is the picnic setup. If you guys can
Oh,
see, this is
yes.
this is the experience.
Wow. Oh my goodness, Sean. So tell us a little bit about what each item is. I see some beautiful pillows and
Well, this is our basic setup, and it comes with your pillows. This would sit up to 6 to 8 people. So this is a 6 to 8 setup, and I do a little bit extra than most people do. So we have little beautiful little items on the table. Usually it would have platters and plates on the table, maybe a charcuterie board, but we do plush pillows and
oh,
custom table, and everything here is picked out. This is our kind of toned down bubble hoe look, but this would sit about 6 to 8 people. And so this is the experience that we like people to have. Um, I am blessed that this is my background of my apartment. This is where I stay. That's what
oh,
my view is every day. This is where I live. So I have
wow.
this wonderful experience. Yeah, and this is not where we give the experience, but I do offer people to be able to use my area because it is beautiful. Um, and it's very relaxing. But yes, so my name is Shawne Davis. I'm the owner of the Crimson Elephant Experience, a luxury brand. And I'm so happy to be here today with you guys.
Yes, definitely, definitely. So let me get into some of these questions so the viewers can get more information about it here. So tell us. I know you showed us the Crimson experience. So what all goes into it? Do your customers tell you they want a typical color scheme or plates or wine glasses? What goes all into that?
Well, we do offer specific color schemes. So if a customer, let's say I had a picnic, I love doing picnics for couples. And so my last couple experience, their favorite colors were red and black. And so we did red and black pillows. We did red, black, and gold plates. We do wine glasses. Usually there would be wine glasses, and I use all stoneware. Nothing is plastic. We use wine glasses. We use gold plated stone utensils. We did stoneware. And so we do everything. So the way it works is you contact me online or over the phone. And it's Sean, I want a picnic, and we talk about how many people you're gonna have, and if you want food, I have a custom caterer. I do have my food handler's license, and so I can do charcuterie boards. So we talk about that, and once we secure a deposit, then from there I began to curate the picnic. So every picnic is curated for the customer. It's very specific to what they want. So this is a bohemian vibe. So this is kind of like just chilling outside. We have a girly vibe, which is pink. We have a vibe that's just kind of neo soulish, and I have a poet that comes and performs. We have a violinist on staff that can perform, And so
Wow.
those are what we call add-ons. So we have TP. So once you secure what you want and your date and your deposit is made, then we pack all this up. We bring it to whatever location they want, a park. We can do it indoors because we're here in Texas, so it's hot. We pack it all up. We set it all up. You get 3 hours of time unless it's a special event, and then it's 4 hours. You can't add extra hours. We let them enjoy their picnic, and we come back and pick it all up and clean it all up. So it's very seamless. It's not you don't have to think about it. You just enjoy it. It's an experience, I say.
Oh my goodness, I love it. That sounds amazing. So let me ask this. I know you're in Texas, and as
Hmm.
you and I talk, we have viewers all over the United States and different countries and things of that nature. Are you
Right.
willing to work with them and ship it to them? And I know you can't, in all cases go there physically, but can you ship it to them?
We can definitely ship it out. We do curate picnics, and other than the table, and we can even do the table. We do
Mm.
curate it. We can box it up and ship it out. So we do have customers all around the world that say, Shawne, I love your style. I love what you do. Can you curate me a picnic to Europe? I have done that, and pack it up. We call it a picnic in a box. And so we can pack it up. It's little less pillows, or we buy pillow covers and pack them up, and we vacuum seal everything. So, when you put the stuff in the vacuum bags, it becomes a lot smaller. We vacuum seal everything. We wrap everything really secure. We box it up, pack it up, and we ship it out. And so you can do a picnic in a box. You sure can have your own picnic at home whenever you want.
That's awesome. And then I would assume you probably give a picture or directions or something on how to set it up. So if the guys out there that's
We
watching, if they want
do.
to surprise their wives or girls, they
We
can.
do. We do. We take a picture of it. We set it up here for them. We take a picture of it and we pack it up and we send it out to them.
Oh
And so
wow.
they can reestablish it exactly like I have it, and give their girlfriends to give their husbands the experience of a lifetime.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So tell us, why did you start a luxury picnic brand? I mean, what you're doing is something totally different. When I came across your stuff, I said, I gotta have her on my show because it's so different. You don't see it all the time. What gave you this idea? What made you start it?
Well, during COVID, we were separated by a disease that was just devastating to us. And so we could not be around our friends and family. And so whenever COVID kind of lifted a little bit and they allowed us to be outside, I said to myself, what can I do to bring people together in a safe environment? Well, outside was safer. My tables are 4 by 3. So if you sit across, you're about 6 feet away. And that was safer. And so I said, well, I want to do it in a way that's just fabulous. Most of the things I do are fabulous things. And so I began to curate picnics for my friends, and it just grew from there. One thing led to another, and now I'm doing picnics professionally. And I want to give people an experience that's not only affordable but luxury. And so my basic package, which is of 2 people, is 225. Anybody can afford or save to. I do payment plans, put picnics on layaway. But I just wanted to offer something that was different, that was a little bit more than the basic outdoor picnic, and that people can enjoy and start to come back together. And now COVID is lifting, people are getting vaccinated, and we're able to come back together. Couples are getting romantic again, families are joining each other again. And so I just want to offer luxury. Fur is luxury. I have velvet pillows and plush carpet.
Um,
That's a luxury experience that just anybody, I think everybody should have the opportunity to do something that's just beautiful.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. So what are some of your biggest challenges when you started the Crimson Elephant experience? What were some of the challenges you ran into?
Some of the biggest challenges were getting the word out. This is something new. Most people, when they hear luxury picnic, they're like, luxury picnic. They think of picnic tables and, 4th of July. So what it was just getting the word out and getting people used to this type of entertainment. It's big in California, not so big here. The other challenge was just really the heat. Here is very, very hot. And so getting it out, and now I have a staff, but it's getting a little bit easier. But it's something about the heat in Texas. It's like nowhere else. But we get over it, and we offer picnics at night. Like now it's 8 o'clock and the sun is going down. So we've been getting over every hurdle that we face, and it's actually a wonderful journey. It's been awesome.
That's good. And that's why I wanted to have you on so we can get the word out because I think that is amazing
Yes.
doing
This
it.
is an amazing experience. I think that everybody should enjoy it. I wish my living room was set up like this all the time, not just when I'm doing a picnic. It's so much fun.
Definitely, definitely. So, after people experience that, what do you want them to walk away feeling like they weren't even at a
Oh,
picnic? They were.
I want them to feel like they were not at a picnic, like they were at a luxury hotel. And I
Mhm.
also want them to feel like they're reconnecting with people. I've had couples call me and say, "Thank you so much," because this is a very intimate experience. And I've had couples say, "Thank you so much for reconnecting us." I had a couple do a 50th anniversary, and they were, they did it. I can make the tables a little higher. We do a double decker table, which is a little higher. We call it a tabling, where they can sit in little ottomans or chairs. And they were in their 70s and they had an amazing experience. And they lived in a nursing home and they had not seen each other for a year, and they were able to reconnect. And so they just said thank you for the experience. I just want them to walk away with more than, oh, we had some cheese boards and talked, but we're really with an experience that they connected in a beautiful space.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So do me a favor, Sean. I love it. I love hearing stuff like that. Can you turn your camera around and just pan over each item slowly so everybody can see
I
once again?
definitely
'Cause we
can.
got a lot of questions here, but yes, I love this. This is amazing. So, guys, if you're watching, y'all know what to do. Ladies, too, get your groove back. She's gonna help you. She does. She's got the pillows, everything, the wine glasses, the plates. She's got it all. And although she's in Texas, like she said, she can ship it to you and get it to you. And like I said, I saw her information. I said, I got to get her on my show. And I reached out to her. I said, please come on. And I'm super excited. Uh-oh, look like we may have run into another technical difficulty. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sean, do me a
Is
favor,
it
turn.
coming up? Okay.
Yeah, if you can turn it sideways, that way we can see more of the there we
Is that
go.
better?
Yeah, uh-oh. Yeah, it was well, turn it back the other way. It flipped over again. Yeah, she's doing this live for us. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if you could just kind of go into each item so they can see the details. Oh my goodness, is that a elephant to the left right there?
There is always an elephant in everything that I do.
Oh,
I am a Delta. I am a member of Delta Sigma Theta, and so our the Crimson Elephant is a part of my life. It's been a part of my life since 1999, and so everything I do has an elephant. I found this little wooden elephant. I just thought the detailing was so awesome, and so we have
wow.
those are candles, and they actually light up at night. We do provide mosquito protection for our clients, and so
Okay.
those are actually those LED mosquito lights. So
Wow.
we do everything has a touch of luxury. If it's a little chilly, we do offer. We always have a basket with extra pillows and blankets in it. And
Aw.
usually there would be here on the table there would be chargers. We do chargers of the specific color for the customer. So this would have like a gold charger, and we do stoneware and glasses. And so everything is
Oh,
specific. We
wow.
are COVID specific. So every time we do a picnic, we sanitize everything. We wash all our dishes and stuff in special sanitizing wash, and we sanitize our carpets with Lysol every time we have a picnic. So we've all been trained in COVID protection to keep our customers safe. That's the most important thing.
Oh wow. Yeah. Oh my goodness, your camera went dark again. That is amazing. I love it. I love it. What you're doing is fabulous. And you and I talked about how you give back to the community. So there's certain proceeds that you give to the women's shelter. Is that what you do? Are you still there, Sean?
Yes, we work with a local shelter. I don't know where my camera
Uh,
went, but
yeah. Oh no.
I hope you can hear me.
I can
Um,
hear you, but I can't see you.
okay,
Yeah.
awesome. We do work with a local shelter
There you are.
here, and so part of our proceeds go to a local shelter. On August 14th, we're having a picnic. We are having what's called an elevated melanated picnic, and what that is that's definitely dedicated to people of all skin colors. I named it. I did not want it to be named Black Girl Magic because we have brown sisters and brothers, we have vanilla sisters and brothers, but it's all a part of the melanin melanin scale. And so we are having an elevated melanated picture picnic. It is curated by myself. It is catered. We will have brunch from 11 to 1:30 at 521 East Lothar in Dallas. Is White Rock Lake. So we will be facing a lake. We have the whole lake to ourselves. It is $65, and that all of those proceeds go toward backpacks. So our hope is to collect enough school supplies and backpacks and funds to do 1,000 backpacks for the children in the surrounding communities. Because with COVID and everything that's going on, parents have lost their jobs. People just don't have it sometimes to buy kids backpacks. And, you know, going back to school was the biggest thing. Remember when you had the trapper keeper in your backpack? So we don't
Yes.
want kids to have the black backpack they just give them. And we want them to have the Batman or the unicorn or whatever backpack they want. So we're having that event and we're having vendors. All vendors have to do is buy a ticket. We're not charging a vendor fee. We are welcoming any business, any positive business. I'm sorry, any positive business. They do have to fill out a vendor's form, but we are welcoming any vendor with just the purchase of a ticket. And so we want to push businesses, small businesses, into success. And so that's our goal. But those funds do go back to buy school supplies. And if anybody wants to just donate to buy school supplies, they can do that too by emailing me at the Crimson Elephant at iCloud.com or on Facebook under the Crimson Elephant Experience.
I love it. I love it. And your information is scrolling at the bottom too.
It
That
is.
is amazing. That is amazing how you give back. I think that's great, girl. And you're my divine
Thank
nine
you.
sisters as you and I talk. So big
We
up
are
to you.
Divine Nine. Yes, you're my
That's
sister.
it.
Even you're in
Sisterhood.
AKA, but you are still my sister.
I love it. So, audience, you guys come on and tell me what your questions are. I see Miss Stephanie's watching. One of the ladies that watch, she's got flavor just like you. Stephanie, did you see her things? Amazing stuff, amazing stuff. And also too, you guys, she's got so many pictures, a slew of pictures on her website, and I can post them as well so you can see all the different designs and things that she has to offer. So you guys definitely hit her up. And I think it's so important, like you said earlier, that we get our groove back because now people are vaccinated, people are getting their lives
Yes.
somewhat.
Yes.
Let's start being. I see people back there walking romantically.
They
Yeah.
are. Tomorrow we're having a picnic out here. I'm having a Collin County, ladies of Collin County picnic
Okay.
with friends that are from Collin County. They're going to come. It's free. I just wanted to do something to bring some ladies together and to raise some awareness about Black women mental health. And so I think that self-care is a mental health thing. And so this is going to be a self-care event. They're going to come. They're going to bring something to drink and something to eat. And we're just going to take a moment and breathe without our children, without our husbands, just be outside and enjoy each other tomorrow. So if you're in Collin County,
Absolutely.
please give me a holler so you can come and meet me.
Definitely. Okay, so we have a question here from somebody out in Las Vegas, my cousin. She says, how far ahead do you need to book a picnic? That's a good question.
Well, we only need 72 hours if I'm curating it. If you don't care about the color, you don't care about, if you just say, Shawne, I trust you, we ask for 72 hours. If you have a specific picnic, we ask for a week, 7 days. If you have a picnic of more than 12 people, we ask for 2 weeks, for 14 days, because that means we have to do ordering in larger size planning. So it's between 72 hours for a small picnic and 14 days for a large picnic.
Okay, outstanding. And again, you will ship, so that's great. I love
Yes,
it.
and we
I love
will ship. Shipping takes about 14 days right now because of COVID. The post office is running a little slow.
it. Okay, okay, definitely. Well, you guys, you heard her. You saw it. I think she's a wonderful young lady. She's giving her proceeds back to battered women, and she's doing it big, and she's doing it luxury like nobody else.
Like nobody else.
Nobody else. So awesome. Well, Shawne, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on. Make sure you check out the comments, Shawne, because most often, I know here in Atlanta, the Hawks are playing right now. So a lot of people are tuned to the TV
Oh,
show.
okay.
Yeah, what they'll do is they'll watch it like a couple hours after the show. So they'll
Mm-hmm.
probably have a slew of questions in there. So yeah, just check in the comment section, and you guys make sure if you've seen this pre-recorded, look at her contact information and get in touch with her. So thank you so much for coming on Let's Talk,
Thank
girl.
you so much for having me. Thank you,
Yes,
thank you, thank
yes,
you.
you're welcome here anytime. And I'll
Everybody
keep
have
in
a great
contact with you.
night.
Yes, ma'am. Take care. Be safe.
You too. Be well.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, you guys, as you saw, that was Shawne. She's doing great things, giving proceeds back to, helping others. And I just think it's wonderful. I do. I mean, how often do you see somebody offering a luxury picnic, right? I thought that was wonderful. Okay, guys. So without further ado, we have JeROME for the JeROME moment. He is going to put a smile on our face, talk about some things. So I'm going to bring him on in the room so we can let's talk. All right.
Hey,
Hey, JeROME, how are you, sir?
I'm hanging. I'm
You
hanging.
hang-
How you doing?
I'm
How you
doing
doing?
good.
How
How
you
you
doing?
doing? I'm
Boy,
doing good.
I see you have
I'm
a
gonna, huh?
yeah.
I was gonna say I'm kind of jumping out there, JeROME. I'm a little scared, but I'm going to Florida this weekend, so we'll see what it's like.
Uh-oh. Stay
I
out,
know.
stay out of them high-rise condos now.
Oh, I know. Look, I'm
Oh,
about to
hey.
wear a full bodysuit from COVID. Oof.
Yeah, well, actually, Florida had been open up for a while, so there's a lot of people that were ripping and running around without masks and everything. But I'd say still keep your distance, be precautious, and you should be all right. I mean,
Yeah,
a lot of people are getting vaccinated, so that's kind of helping. And
yeah.
but I still don't take too many chances. I don't go into mass gatherings, really.
Ugh. And so your trip is coming up soon, the cruise, huh?
Yeah, actually, I was supposed to be on the 31st on the Carnival Vista,
Oh.
and the 31st of July. Let me preface that. And I was going to be on there for a couple of weeks, but now I just heard from an agent that they have a week early that I can take as extra one. I
Oh.
says, all right, so I'm going to be on the 24th on the Carnival Vista. Big, beautiful ship too, by the
Oh,
way. And
exciting.
but I'm just going to do my show, excuse me, and go to my room.
You gonna bring your own microphone too?
I'm gonna bring my own microphone, my own hand sanitizers. No, they have plenty. I'm not gonna take too many chances, but I'll say hi to people walking around if you can recognize me with my mask on. But it should be fun. But they're making all the ports. I think it's Grand Cayman is one of the ports, Belize, and Cozumel. So it looks like I think some cruise lines are already cruising this month, I believe. So things
Hmm,
seem to be going pretty well. So we should be all right. And
that's cool.
but I'll be out there. I'll take my precautions, and then if anybody wants to shake hands, I'll do it from 6 feet away. I'll give an extended fake arm to shake.
Oh my goodness, that's exciting. So you'll be getting out of the house. Everybody's teasing you about being in the house. So you'll be coming
Yeah,
out. That's awesome.
like I'm in the house all the time anyway. I'm not doing the show. I'm in the house. That's what I pay. That's what people pay mortgage and they pay rent for, to be in their house. And people, no, you pay your mortgage and your rent so you can be somewhere else. Uh, but
Wow.
but yeah, I'll be going for it. But I noticed you have two-tone hair. It looks nice.
Two-tone hair. This is this is
It
my
looks like
same
the
hair,
bottom
JeROME.
is
It
a
is not
different
a
color.
wig.
No, the
This is
bottom
my,
is a different color.
no,
Unless
it's the
it's
same. It's
this is
just
the video.
curls. It's
Well, the
curls.
bottom looks more brown, and the rest looks more black. It looks like it's
No,
two-tone for me.
it's called ombre. You blend it in. Yeah, you blend it
Oh,
in. So you gotta learn about women's hair.
somebody in the comment will have to see if I'm blind or crazy or not, because it looks the hair that's on your shoulder looks a different color than the hair on your head. So I thought
Because
you dyed the hair on your shoulder.
no, because you can't tell, but it's ombre, so it goes from black, brown, and goes lighter, lighter, lighter. Come on now,
Oh,
yeah, y'all tell
that's
him
not,
what's up,
okay.
ladies.
I'm not crazy. So it is a different color at the
Yes,
bottom.
it's blending. Come on, ladies, y'all have my back. Tell him,
You
tell
get
him
the term
about women's
ombre,
hair.
it's still two-tone. Ombre. It's use a different tone. A rose is by another name to a rose. It's not a potato. It's a potato.
You got to get with women's fashion and hair and all that stuff. You got to get with that.
No, we don't care. We act like we care. We only care for the sex, ladies. And we go, okay, yeah, Aubrey, that looks nice on you. Like, take it off, and then that looks nice.
Oh my
That's
God,
men's minds. That's men's minds.
So what you got for the JeROME experience today? What you got for us, sir?
JeROME Moment. I'm talking about a bovine breakout, baby. A cow crusade. This is what happened. People, you have to Google this, because this is what happened in Southern California, Pico Rivera, California. There was a slaughterhouse, Manning Slaughterhouse. I had someone left the gate open, and 40 cows got out, and they ran down the street in a big, humongous herd. I don't know if you have pictures of it here, but if you don't, the next time we do a segment, we got to show some pictures of video. And these 40 cows, big, gigantic cows, running down the street. They were like knocking over mailboxes, going to people's garages. It was like a cow gang. And, they had signs going, "Moo Lives Matter. Moo Lives Matter. Hey, give chicken and pork and fish some love." But no, these cows were out, running around. And finally, they herded them back in. And some people are adopting them now. And I don't know why they just ran out and escaped. Because remember they had the thing about mad cow's disease. Remember that was a few years ago. Oh, mad cow's disease. I'm wondering, how do you know if a cow is mad or not?
You don't know.
Going, moo! I said move, fool! So I think that cow's upset. We better not slaughter him. That cow needs a moment. It needs a timeout. No, I don't get it. So maybe these cows were mad or upset, but they got out there. Some people say, well, they knew they were going to be slaughtered, and so they ran out and escaped. So some people are feeling sympathy, so they're adopting the cow. And a singer-songwriter, very, very popular songwriter, adopted one of the cows. The last cow that they found, they got 39 of them, but one was gone. They couldn't find it. And this is the black cow, because black folks, how we do it. Whether we're a cow or not, we know how smooth, get around and go into people's, ducking people's driveways and evade that thing with the moves, So this black cow, I guess it gives chocolate milk. Diane Warren adopted this cow that's going to be in a sanctuary. You don't know Diane Warren. She's a Grammy and Academy Award winning songwriter. She's written for Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, Beyonce, Aretha Franklin, Elton John, all of them. Huge hits. But she's going to take the cow in and adopt it and I guess care for it and we'll make sure it's cared for. And to celebrate, she's probably going to have a big T-bone steak. But that's another. I assume she's a vegetarian or vegan.
That's crazy.
And cows want you to be vegan. So, cows are like, hey, vegan is the way to go. It's beautiful. You see me, I'm beautiful, and I'm vegan.
So this is true. She's going to adopt a cow. That's crazy. She's adopting the cow. Diane Warren, world famous songwriter. That's a lot.
Yeah. And so it's going to be interesting. It's interesting that a lot of people are having the sympathy, but most of them are probably meat eaters too. I mean, you're going to have sympathy and, well, I won't eat you. I'll just eat your mother and your cousin.
Yeah, definitely. Let's talk about it.
And they were running around. They were in the herd and doing that.
40. That's a lot. That is a lot. Running down the street. That's crazy.
Down a public street. And he's got.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Only in California, y'all be having some crazy stuff going on.
Escaped cows in Pico Rivera. Escaped cows in California. Pull it up, and it's pretty interesting. And one of them was knocking a couple of people down. They were trying to herd it. And some of the cows were getting hungry. Like boom, boom, knocking a couple of guys down and kicking up. So
somebody said, was there any damage? Did they cause any damage to anything?
A little bit, knocking over some mailboxes, and they banged up a couple of their herders. Got a little touched up a little bit, But I don't know if they wrecked any cars or not. They might have dented something, maybe. But I don't know. And the last one, they finally caught the last one because the last one was like, I know what y'all gonna do to me. I'm out of here. The last one's a brother.
A brother. No, he really was black cow.
Black cow. You know, if we do another segment, we have to pull up that picture. The last one's a black cow, and there's one of them that she adopted was the black cow.
Oh,
Written
okay.
up, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so
Wow. Wow.
that's what
Mm-mm.
happened in JeROME Moment. So I guess if you have a picnic, like your last guest, then you can maybe have one of these adopted cows come out and we have a petting zoo.
A petting zoo.
Yeah,
Oh
because
my
cows,
God.
we eat the cows in U.S., but some places they're sacred. Like in
Yeah.
India, cows are
Mm-hmm.
they don't eat the cows.
I don't
And
believe in
those,
that. They think it's a god or something, right? Am I mistaken? Or
I don't want to mess it up. Somebody in India, no, we do not think it's a god. What do you do? You don't
I'm
know
sorry.
nothing about with the cows. No, but
I'm sorry. I should have
it could
said
be
that.
that, or it might be a reincarnate ancestor, something.
Oh, okay.
But they
Okay.
are sacred, so there's probably a couple of different reasons. But so
Mm,
they don't do the beef. They don't do the beef there.
okay.
And
Okay.
it might be
Wow.
a different story when they come here. Sometimes when people come here, they drop some of their traditions when they move to the U.S. But
Yeah. Wow.
yeah,
The cows. So what's going on in LA? Y'all are happy and vaccinated and running up streets
yeah.
and
If I'm not
partying.
mistaken, we're like #1 in the vaccines,
Okay.
uh, and I think nationwide, the people that have died with COVID were the ones that weren't vaccinated. So it seems like it's like, hey, these vaccines are working, and
Mm-hmm.
we're doing well in California. Everybody's not getting vaccinated, but they're doing things. They have lotteries for if you get vaccines, and I think the last show I talked about that. We talked
Mm-hmm.
about gun. If you get some states giving you a gun if you get vaccinated, but they're giving money and incentives to get people to get the vaccines. And if enough people get vaccinated, even the ones that don't get vaccinated, they can be protected if there's herd immunity. But I
Okay.
still keep my distance. I keep my few feet away, 6 feet away, and with the mask on at the grocery store and stuff. Some places at my gym, if you were vaccinated, you didn't have to wear the mask. But of
Okay.
course, they're not checking, I'm sure. So, but
Wow.
I wear my mask anyway.
There's some places I think you should still wear them, but you got to be careful. And some people, they said, "Hey, I'm vaccinated. I'm never ever wearing a mask again." I'm like, "What?" So I saw
Yeah,
that ship in Florida. Florida was trying to sue one of the cruise ship people, saying that they have no right to make all the passengers be 95% vaccinated. And I'm thinking that's crazy. Why would the governor of Florida want that? Like, you would think he would want everybody to be
yeah,
vaccinated. It's the opposite. That's
yeah.
crazy.
They can make that decision for their business, just like some grocery stores say, look, you have to have a mask
Right.
still. And the airlines, you have to have a mask on the airplane still. And
They fight
of course,
cats and dogs.
as we go along, it's going to change. But until then, mask up. But a lot of people getting frustrated and fighting and irritable. And but
Mm,
we'll get through this. This too shall pass.
this too
It's
shall
good
pass.
for the burglars. The burglars love wearing the mask because then they got an excuse for not being caught. Well, you put a mask. Are you a bank robber? A home burglar? Oh no, man. It's the COVID, man. That's what happens everywhere I go. Whether I'm breaking into a house, or breaking into a cow sanctuary, I have my mask all the time. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And I heard some of the comedy lounges out there are opening back up too. So
Yeah,
people are going.
there's some comedy spots. Comedy clubs are open. People are going down and doing some comedy. Matter of fact, I'm going to hit a few spots in the next
Okay.
few weeks to get my chops up. People don't understand. They think this comedy just comes out of your head. No, this is something you got to kind of do. Otherwise, you get rusty. Forget. This is an act. Somebody, just pop on top of your head. You have an act. You have material, and then from there, you can ad lib from there. But you usually have a skeleton of material.
Okay.
There's a few comics that really kind of wing it and mess with the crowd, but they're really skilled at it. Actually, it's actually like a show. It's like a show, but it's ad lib because they know if they ask you a question, they pretty much know within 7 or 8 answers what you'll say, and they can kind of springboard from there. But some of them do a lot better than others doing that. Sure.
Mm. And somebody said, is it hard to laugh with a mask on? So I'm assuming half the audience is masked up and half isn't, or just everybody's not with a mask?
I don't know. Some of the comedy spots, people were telling me people didn't have no masks on. And there was some where a couple of people had masks this and here and there. I know at the Improv, look, a couple of weeks ago, you had to show a vaccination card to get in. I don't know if they still have that.
Oh, wow.
And the cruise ships, I don't know, when it comes to the show, I don't know if you have to have a mask on or not. I'll find that out later this week. Next week we have a meeting on Monday. So I don't know if the audience, you know, or you might have to wear it when you leave or something. I don't know. We'll see. And I'll find out when I get there. They might say, look, you don't wear the mask when you're on the stage. I assume when I'm on the stage, I'm not going to wear the mask. But some of the ships are saying, like, if you get volunteers, some jugglers and stuff have volunteers, they're not allowing that yet.
Oh, okay.
To mess with people in the audience, touch them, which can some people, their act is walking through the crowd and picking on people and stuff. So they have to be close. So I don't know, maybe they won't work for them for a while, or just do it from the stage and say, look, you can't go into the crowd yet.
Okay.
Do it later. So we will see.
Well, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good because, you know, you're vaccinated, right? So, hey, it'll be good.
Yeah, it should be all right, but it's kind of one of those things that you don't want to get it anyway. I mean, basketball player, great Chris Paul, I heard he was vaccinated and he came down with
what?
Something. But it's clear it didn't really do much. But they said he was vaccinated because he had to go into the protocol. That's why he didn't play the first 2 games.
Oh, I didn't hear that. So was it like just a regular cold when he got it?
I don't know. They didn't explain what his symptoms and stuff were.
Wow.
But he was in the protocol and supposedly he was vaccinated. So vaccinated, you can still get it, but if you get it, the severity is supposed to be much less because you do have immunity. So
okay.
You know, this changes every.
Well, I don't know about you. I don't want to be sick with a slight cold or nothing.
Yeah,
no. No.
I'm good. Stay in my boom. So even if I'm on the ship, man, I'm gonna do my show, go to my room, in my cell. I'll probably get out just a little bit. How you doing? How you doing? Dodge people. Wait, okay. See you at the show.
Oh wow. Well, it'll be fun. You gotta make
always paranoid. He's paranoid. Well, better safety.
That's it. Definitely.
Come visit, man. You know, people want to just visit you and something. No, don't come by here. Come by 2022. You know, give it a good year, man. 2022. Well, I'm not scared when you ain't scared. I'm scared of you.
Right. That's the whole key of it all. Well, you definitely gonna make sure you pop in and out with us, right? You're not gonna treat us like the redhead stepchild. You're going back. Okay, good.
We'll set it all up. Get some video streamed from the boat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. And if I wasn't too chicken, I'd probably go on the cruise ship, but I'm too scared. Look, I'll let y'all test it out first.
Yeah, we'll be the guinea pigs. We'll be the guinea pigs, and we'll see.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So leave us with one thought or one funny joke or something to get us going into the weekend. You have anything? I know I'm just shooting from the hip on you, looking at you.
Okay, just live long and prosper, as Spock says. Is this the right hand? I'm always backwards on these films.
I can't do it. Oh wow! How'd you get your fingers like that? Oh, that's Star Trek.
That's Star Trek. Yeah. So that's a little sign I give on my emoji.
Oh, that's right. You do.
Some people think that's a peace sign. I said thick fingers if it was a peace sign. It's peace sign is 2 fingers.
Okay. And I'm gonna have somebody come on and go over hair so you can watch and learn about women's hair. Since you capped on my hair.
I said I like 2 tones because it's a different tone. It's still a different tone. It's still a different tone at the bottom than the top.
Okay, Jerome. Y'all get him. He coming for me.
You're saying still, we're back to this again. The color at the bottom is not the same as the color at the top.
No,
you said blend is
You're
Yeah,
right.
see.
It goes down. See, now I'm gonna have to go try and do a whole different hairstyle since you dogged me out.
No, that's a compliment. It's
Oh,
compliments. I said,
thank you.
I like
Well,
sweet
thank
tones.
you,
I might, because like, people have the blonde streak and stuff in their
sir.
hair. I think
You tripping?
there's that basketball player that has the blonde streak. What's he plays for the Lakers? What's his name?
I don't know. I don't even follow NBA like I used to anymore.
I
I used
should
to
know.
really follow it. Speaking of
But yeah,
which, when this show goes out, the Hawks are playing tonight. We in it for the Eastern deal. So first time ever.
oh yeah. Well, y'all been calling Trey Young. That Trey Young is killing him. Killing him.
Isn't he? He
You
is.
know,
Ooh,
yeah, he had 48
he's bad.
points last game. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
definitely.
But Milwaukee ain't no joke. But Antetokounmpo ain't no joke now.
Hmm.
We'll
We're not
see.
gonna
And
think
then
like that. We're
Brooklyn
gonna
can
think.
do it. So many injuries in Brooklyn. Yeah,
Mm,
Durant was playing. He was healthy, but Kyrie Irving twisted his leg, and
mm,
other dude is a hamstring.
mm. Well, I like the
So
underdog. Give it to somebody new. Let somebody new get it for a change. Is what I say.
yeah, you gotta have parity of the league.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I think if Brooklyn is full strength, it's gonna be
Okay.
hard to beat.
I haven't been following it. You know more about it than I do. I haven't been following it.
No, I'm a
I
little.
like the days of Isaiah Thomas, the Bad Boys, and oh my gosh, and Magic and Michael Jordan. That was my era. That's when I really loved basketball. Yep.
Yeah, they were balling. Yeah, they're balling. They rocking out. LeBron's doing his thing. He's with the Lakers, so
Yeah,
I'm
he's good. He's good.
him and
Definitely.
AD.
He's good. Well, I'm gonna go watch the game and you
Okay.
stay safe and
Until next time.
here's the next time. The JeROME Moment. Well, thank you for
Yeah.
coming on, sir. We appreciate you. Y'all got anything you want to say to JeROME or anything? Somebody said Ice Tray, talking about the Hawks.
Yeah, that's Trey Young.
Yeah,
Ice
and somebody mimicking your
threes. He got game.
yeah. I think my daughter was trying to do your finger thing. I can't do it. She put the emoji of doing it like yeah.
Practice.
That's it. All right. Well, JeROME, we'll see you next time. Stay safe and keep laughing, enjoying life.
All right.
All right. See you later, sir. Bye-bye. You guys, as you can tell, that was Mr. JeROME, the JeROME Moment. He comes on and get us laughing and get us excited. So as we close out the show, I saw this and I just want to share this with you guys. Basically, it says there are two places that you need to go often. The first place is the place that heals you, whatever that may be. And the second is the place that inspires you. Always make sure that you go somewhere that's going to heal you if need be, and somewhere that inspires you. Keep your spirits lifted, keep going and growing, and don't let anybody steal your joy. And as I tell you guys every single week, do one good thing for one person each day, and you can affect 365 lives. Even if it's a nice smile, a hello, or just whatever. Just do something nice for someone. So just keep smiling out there. If you're not vaccinated, get vaccinated. The more people that get vaccinated, we can get herd immunity and we can get our lives back. Our lives are coming back now, which is good, but not fully. So everybody do your part, get vaccinated, stay safe out there, love one another. And if you can't say something good, don't say anything at all. So if no one's told you, you guys, that they love you, know that I love you. And with that, I'm out.